most of us dread aging, getting older, but can we learn to actually embrace it?
Well, that and the hip replacement.
Well, if we can get our arms around it to embrace it.
Joining us on the KOGO News Live line, the author of It's Okay to Be Old, Thoughtful Acceptance of Your Age, Patricia Greenberg. Good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing today?
Doing all right. So usually getting older involves, some forgetfulness, some aches and pains, but you can also have some good things going on, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's interesting that we all have this attitude about getting older, that we become decrepit, and I liked your opening song. That's very cute. But really, the reality is there's so much we could be doing, at a much later age than we once thought. So there's a lot of hope for us getting into our 60s and 70s and even our 80s.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we can use our life experience and embrace it.
Yeah, so the first thing I tell everybody when they ask me, when I'm getting older, what's the first thing I need to do? And I always say the number one thing is to stop caring what people think, okay? Right off the bat, you do you, live the way that you want to live. It's not selfish. It's actually healthy. It's wonderful as you get older to say to yourself, I'm going to live life on my terms the way I want to. And you know what? Life is a lot more relaxing when you do that. And a peaceful body is a happy body and a healthy body. So I always say just embrace each day as it comes on your own terms. Yes, we're going to have trials and tribulations. You may not feel as well. But you know what? The outcome is that we want every day to be happy and healthy. So, let's do the best we can with what we have. I just had a hip replacement 4 months ago, and I'm right back at CrossFit now. I'm in my 60s, and I'm doing more than I ever have. So it's a very happy time for me.
So how do we use our life experiences to make that life feel good and look good?
So we've all had things happen to us in our life that were huge setbacks, and things didn't work out, and maybe we lost a job or a relationship didn't work out, or we lost a family member at a young age that was very painful. Take those experiences and realize, you'll get to the other side. You did it once before, you can do it again. So we look around and we say, okay, not everything works out, so how do we move forward with it? And regardless of your income and where you are, you can take that background you have and say, okay, every time something didn't work for me, how did I deal with it? How did I get to the other side? And the number one thing about life experience that I've learned and what I try to teach other people is that having a community, having people around you, and letting people help you is the best way to go. You don't want to do this alone. And taking all those experiences of travel and work and relationships and say, okay, I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to take the best of each one of these things and allow it in my life and not allow the things that no longer work.
All right. Thank you so much. The author of It's Okay to Be Old, Thoughtful Acceptance of Your Age, Patricia Greenberg. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.